time to get the old trunk off and the new trunk on. Welcome back to the channel, all my Driveway Demons family. If you're stopping in for the first time, I am Corey, and this is Driveway Demons. Today I'm starting the vlog in my brand new house. Very exciting, but what's even more exciting is that my trunk lid has now been painted. It's ready for pickup, and the GT350R carbon fiber spoiler has arrived. So we gotta go ahead and cold start the GT350 and head over to my beach house to pick up the GT350R spoiler, and then we have to head to the body shop and pick up the trunk. I am loving this garage. I really am. We got a storm coming in, so I'm gonna have to hurry up. It is time to get the old trunk off and the new trunk on, comparing both of these spoilers. They're both Anderson composite, both carbon fiber. The real difference between these two spoilers is the one on the left over here is the 350R type spoiler, and the one over here on the right is the 100% GT350R replica, which was built based off the specs that Ford had sent over to Anderson Composites. Now, if you guys are in the market for a GT350R spoiler and you want to save money, or you just really want carbon fiber, I highly recommend the spoiler on the right. It's only a couple of $100 more, and it's 100% OEM. You can see that it's a lot wider and a lot higher. So I went ahead and flipped both spoilers over so you can see the bottom. The 3 bolts are in relatively the same spot as the brand new one that Anderson Composites have, which is right over here, but you can see the quality difference. The real difference here is this is a 2-piece design identical to OEM. You can see the bolts right here holding it on. And of course, this cutout hollow area right there, just like the OE GT350R. And then this stud right here that aligns it with the trunk. Compared to the original spoiler that Anderson Composites have, it's nowhere near the same as the GT350R. Okay guys, you can see that everything's off. It was pretty easy to do. The latch is disconnected, the camera's disconnected. I'm just gonna remove this whole trunk with the spoiler in one piece and put it somewhere safe, and then I'm going to install the new one. This is gonna be very exciting. I cannot wait to see what the GT350R spoiler looks like, especially in carbon fiber. Let's get to it. Okay guys, there is the factory trunk right there. Has the gurney flap and new style spoiler. Over here is the new trunk that I'm gonna be putting the GT350R spoiler onto. So it is time to get the cushion pads on the GT350R wing and get it installed on the trunk, as well as the GT350R rear deck lid and red badge. Once that goes on, I'm gonna go ahead and get this installed on the car. It's gonna look so awesome. Okay, so these are OE style replicas of the Ford dog bones that go on the back and brace the spoiler to the trunk. We're actually wrapped in Chinese newspaper. That's pretty crazy right there. And this is the padding that goes around the holes that mount to the trunk. Well, I tell you guys what, I ended up having to drill anyway. Did not want to do that, but the holes did not line up, and I thought they would. So I ended up having to use the templates that Anderson Composites sends with their wings in order to install it. You're basically going to slide this into the holes on the spoiler. So those two studs right there are going to line up with this hole and this hole. So these slide into the holes on the spoiler, and there is going to be two on each side. These are gonna be in the other two holes on each side. These are laying flat, and you tape them down and then remove the wing, and these stay in the exact same spots where the holes were. And then you either punch or drill through these holes, and then you end up getting the extra holes that I have here, which are gonna line up with the dog bones right there. So right there, you guys can see where I slid it into the other hole. You're gonna do that for each hole on either side. Once the studs line up, you press this against the trunk, and then you tape this guide on either side to the trunk, so when you remove the wing, they stay in the exact same spot the holes would be. It is time to put the GT350R rear deck lid on the car right now. So that's what I'm about to do. Got to get the camera installed first. Oh my God, guys, it looks absolutely fantastic.
Hit for my wins, I need my hands. This life is real, if they pretend. Aim off the bench, I get it in, I get it in, I get it in. Hit for my wins, I need my hands. This life is real, if they pretend. Aim off the bench, I get it in, I get it in, I get it in. I'm on my job, I get it done, but you should know that. Shine like a sun, a 101, you should know that. I get the front and in the back, you should know that. No need to stun, it's never cap, you should know that. All I know, 10 toes, never fold, bang roll, on the go, ice wall, ice wall, ice wall. Hit for my wins, I need my hands. This life is real, if they pretend. Aim off the bench, I get it in, I get it in.
Okay guys, I wanted to show you a really weird kind of issue going on with both Anderson Composite wings. This goes for both the GT350R wings, the one that's on my trunk right now, which is the 100% OEM size, and of course the other spoiler, which is not OEM size and dimensions, and that was the first spoiler they made. Now we're going to start off with the first issue, which is if you have one or the other installed, you have to drill completely new holes in your trunk to make it fit. Now it was kind of a problem for me because I had to drill two new holes over here. This spoiler is the OEM size and the newest one Anderson Composites make, but it did not fit the holes that were already in the trunk. And I bought this trunk because it already had a GT350R spoiler on it, so it must have been a replica, just like the other one I have on hand from Anderson Composites, so they don't fit. And it makes total sense considering this is a 100% replica and the other one was made before Ford gave up the specs to all the aftermarket companies. The second biggest issue is there seems to be a type of overspray or haze on the wing. It doesn't matter how much you wipe it or how much you clean it, no matter what product you put on it, you can't get it smooth. You can't get the exterior of the wing to shine or look good until I hit it with a compound and scratch remover. And that is a problem, and I'll show you guys up close. This is after I polished it. Look at that. Nice and smooth. But if I go over here to the other side, you'll see that it's not as smooth. I know it's kind of hard to tell on camera, but you can just listen here. It's got kind of a rough kind of feel to it. Whereas if I go over here, you're not going to hear any sounds. See the difference? It's much smoother on that side. Now, I don't know what the heck was going on, guys, with this wing, but there was a ton of contamination. I don't get it. This was a brand new product. Quite sucky if you ask me. Here is a foam pad that is orange. You guys can see it was clean, spotless before I used it on this wing. And now look at it. This is not the actual base coat of the carbon fiber. This is the dirt that was in the wing. I used to run a body shop, and I can tell you this is insane contamination. This was layers of overspray, like some type of black overspray on the clear coat, and there was dirt and contamination in the outermost layer of the clear. Now, this is just absolutely insane, if you ask me. So that is exactly what has come off of this wing. Now, you guys can see the reflection of the rag on the wing over there. And you can see how shiny the clear is now. A lot better than it was before. It's just really weird how contaminated this carbon fiber wing was, considering it was $1,200 plus shipping. All right, guys, I'm sure you can see the difference now after I have decontaminated the surface, compounded, swirl removed, polished, and then put on some of the last coat. If you guys haven't heard of it, it's gonna be coming up real soon, a full review on how to use it and how to get it. It's really good stuff. You guys can see right here how much better the spoiler looks than it did before I polished it. There really was so much contamination, I just don't get it, but it looks a lot better now. You guys can see it. It was kind of a nightmare to get this thing looking brand new, but I did it and it was worth it. It looks fantastic. What do you guys think? Unfortunately, it was a true nightmare to get this GT350R carbon fiber wing to look 100% brand new. I have no idea what was going on with this spoiler, but the contamination and swirls and all kinds of scratches that were in the spoiler when I received it brand new from Anderson Composites was just unacceptable. And not to mention, I also had to drill extra holes in the trunk, which is not the manufacturer's fault. The condition that it arrived in was definitely their fault, and there was a ton of contamination, swirls, dirt, and overspray in this carbon fiber wing, which is unacceptable. But you guys can see now, it looks epic. Okay, guys, I am back at the new house. I truly love this wing on the GT350. I really do like the new style spoiler with the gurney flap. It really looks great, but it just can't compete with the GT350R wing. It just can't. What do you guys think? Leave your comments below. What do you think of the new GT350R wing on the car, as well as the rear emblem right there? I think it really is the best look for this car. So mean and aggressive. It just looks so good. What do you guys think? I really love the look of the car now. I really do. Not that I didn't like it before. Now I just love it even more, and it looks so massive from a side profile view. Look at that. It is huge. That is one massive wing. It's definitely a winner if you ask me. It really is, but I want to know what you guys have to think. Put your comments below. Now, I'm not really done with the exterior, but I'm getting there. It's pretty much almost exactly where I want it to be. And I really do love how things are coming along. It's a great car. I have a lot of fun. It looks good. Very exciting to drive. Very fun. And the modifications are coming along great. And I'm hoping you guys are enjoying this venture with me. I cannot wait to bring you guys more content on the GT350. Now, this was definitely worth the work, guys. GT350R, red emblem in the back, brand new trunk, deck lid on the back as well. And of course, the GT350R spoiler in carbon fiber from Anderson Composites. Be sure to check out my other channels right there on the screen. Lots of after hours gaming content and more. And don't forget to check out my personal vlog right there on the screen as well. Adventures with my son, reviews on shoes, clothing, travel, all kinds of fun vlogs, guys. Definitely check that out. And of course, be sure to check out the merchandise below this video. GT350R and Hellcat and Demon merchandise below the video. It truly supports the channel. And also, guys, be sure to check out the join button below. Exclusive perks for members and more. It supports the channel greatly, so definitely check that out. A lot of Driveway Demons members already. But that's going to do it for today's video, guys. Be sure to subscribe if you haven't already. Tap the bell notification, punch the like button, comment below, share the video with everybody. Take care, be safe, have a great day, and I will see all of you on the next upload. Take care, guys.